Jesus. Hey there. Welcome to another episode of Game Controller Reviews. My name is Coby McKinley, and today is a little bit different. I don't necessarily have a controller. Well, I kind of do. Today is a little bit of a more relaxed episode. I'm gonna. I didn't realize it was the butt side. This is a good old-fashioned mug. This is my girlfriend's mug, actually. Gotta love that autofocus. Jesus. I have recently gotten into Wii stuff. Yeah. For me, it's a huge revelation because I have always had, not always, but forever, I have had a modded Wii. Like so many people do, have a modded Wii with all the games, GameCube included. And so it's like, why collect it? Why collect it? Well, I'll tell you why. I collected it, or I am collecting it now. I picked up a Wii U. I am loving it so far. Later in the video, we'll do a desk shot, and I'll show you everything I've picked up. Pretty crazy, actually. Cousin came through with some gems, absolute gems, and kicked off my Wii collecting. Poured jet fuel into it, more or less. But beyond just talking about starting to collect for the Wii and Wii U, kind of like a lot of people are doing right now, I just wanted to give everyone a heads up. I doubt you have seen this video and not some of the other ones. But I think really right now is the time to jump in. Actually, probably about a year ago would have been the time to jump in. So I missed the boat a little bit. I was just waiting for the console to go down in price. I wanted it to be closer to like what a PS3 Slim goes for right now, maybe even a little bit cheaper, but it just wasn't happening, man. It just I just kept watching the prices, and yeah, you'd see one occasionally sell for like $140 or whatever. And probably some of you guys out there have gotten some killer deals on it, on the system, on the Wii U. I just was having no luck. So, local game store had one, and I finally picked one up. And I know that a lot of people out there are thinking, why? why pick it up when most of the library has been ported? And yeah, you're right. It's a lot of the library has been ported. And not just ported, like ported and improved on the Switch. So I get it. But Tropical Freeze I bought yesterday for the Wii U for $15. I don't know what it goes for on the Switch, but it's definitely not $15. And I know they added, I think they added a character or something in the Switch one, but I did not care. I have a Wii U now. Let me finish this coffee, and then we'll switch over to the desk, or maybe even the couch. Might get crazy. We probably won't. I just thought about it. We're going to the desk. And we are here to talk about the Wii U. And it's frankly horrible storage space. That's so bad. Little spoiler. This fella right here takes up a lot of space if you don't want to run it purely off the disc. And I don't have room for it. Now I got to figure out what the hell a Y cable is and get a hard drive, because the people on The people on the forums tell me flash drive ain't no good for the Wii U. And I will just say this, and you can see it, I'm direct and light. This thing is a fingerprint magnet. So this is the latest console I've added to my collection, the Wii U. So far, so good. There's a few thoughts I have on it that, one, the plastic that's used on the gamepad just attracts fingerprints in the most horrible ways, which is why when I was ordering a Pro controller, I opted for the white, so that, I can play, but no one can see I was there. Anyway, yeah, so the unit I got, I didn't get some crazy deal on it or anything. I mean, I paid about market. The console itself is a little bit more marked up than I would have liked, if I'm being honest. But the gamepad, while it does have some, some very, very slight imperfections, there's like a single little scratch, like you can't even see it right now. The screen has to be purely white to see the scratch. But overall, the gamepad, which is the thing I was most worried about, works in all of the ways you need it to, in all the ways that are important. While there are some scuffs or whatever, I don't know if I can, like those right there, there are some scuffs, but it works well and it's in fantastic shape in all the areas that matter, which is our buttons. They all feel good. Everything feels really solid here. Power down. Yeah, that's how that works. First time I've done it through the gamepad. Anyway, so when I picked up the Wii U, of course, the shop I picked it up from did not have a Pro controller in stock. So it was the first thing that I ordered online. I got it today. Immediate impressions that it feels awesome, man. This part feels so good in the hand. It feels a little bit weightier than something like this. There's a little bit more, and you can see it, there's a little bit more bulk added to the handle. If we look at them side by side, just a tiny little bit, but it makes all the difference. This is a joy to hold. The stick placement, this is my first time ever messing with the Wii U at all, when I, owning it. So the stick placement is something that I thought would feel super off, but actually I kind of like it. Especially when you're using the D-pad. This feels closer together, feels nice. And then our pads up here, our triggers are buttons. It's not like like triggers, it's just a shoulder button. Anyway, I haven't gotten a chance. I went ahead and I charged it. I haven't gotten a chance to play with it yet. I'm very excited to. Cool. So, hey, let's get into the games. So, alright, let's put our games over here. This is Zombie U. It's super cheap. I think I paid... I actually know exactly how much I paid. $6. So, super cheap, in good condition. And let me just say this. These are possibly the worst cases ever. They are so bad. They're so flimsy feeling, and the art kind of caves in on the front. It's not great. It's not great. I think I can't remember what video I was watching, but saying to pick up new when possible because the price disparity isn't massive, so that you can pick up something that hasn't been like. I mean, there's like a clear. I don't know if you can see it, like a kind of a whatever. Doesn't matter. This is Zombie U. It's really cool. I played it on the Xbox One, that port of it. and I thought it was really good. And now with the addition of the gamepad, where there's some additional gameplay elements, I'm all about it. The next game is Nintendo Land. This is another one that was super freaking cheap, but I had heard only good things about it. Complete copy, in good shape. I'm excited to give this a go. I almost played it the other day when my little brother was over, but we ended up playing something else, which I will get to in the Wii section. Yeah, this can usually be found pretty dang cheap. It's a party game that utilizes the gamepad and then additional Wiimotes. Looked cool. Here is Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Complete copy. Let's get that disc spun around. Looks really nice. I know this is one that got ported to the Switch, but I don't own a Switch, and this was $15. And what they say is true. This game's pretty tough. This was found at a GameStop. GameStop local to me had a very small selection of Wii and Wii U stuff. This was in there, and I wanted it. And I played it last night. This I got with my Wii U, Breath of the Wild. Now, this is not something I plan on playing super soon. I don't really plan on playing it soon at all, but I know I do want to play it. So I went ahead and I picked it up when I picked up the console. Here's one that seems to be kind of divisive in the old community. Some people like it, some people hated it. I will have to judge for myself. I got this pretty decently priced at the flea market. Not crazy. I didn't find it in a dollar bin or something, but I didn't pay like the $45, $50 it's going for online. And I've enjoyed Paper Mario in the past, so I figured go ahead and pick this one up while it is still reasonable and can be found for reasonable prices out in the wild. So this is good to have. And then the one that I got in the mail today that this is probably what I will end up playing after Mass Effect. I'm hooked on Mass Effect right now. But this is what I'll probably play on like my next bigger experience, and it sounds like I can play it for the rest of my life. It apparently is just an ungodly amount of hours in this. Like, you get this super cool mech like anywhere from 15 to 30 hours in. So it is a quite lengthy experience. This is one that I picked up from eBay. This was, I found those other ones out in the wild, and this is the only Wii U game I've ordered so far. And oh no! Just kidding. It's it's in there. I was installing updates. So that's it, actually, as far as Wii U titles goes. This lot right here. Now, what is cool is, like I said earlier, the Wii, the thing that this calls home, actually calls that home too. It's split custody between the platforms. Let's go through the Wii titles, because this console, the Wii U, has gotten me interested in picking up some of those. And so I started small. Again, I only have purchased a handful of games for the Wii, but I got a donation to the collection from my cousin. Crazy hookup across DS, 3DS, and Wii, and I'm going to show that off because that has been the byproduct of the Wii U for me. It has been a system where, listen, the complete Wii U library is like 160 games. So beyond the first party, there's not a ton there. when you don't feel like playing first party. Like, you don't feel like playing Mario or Zelda or Donkey Kong Country. You're looking at Xenoblade Chronicles. You're looking at Zombie U. There's not a ton. There's Batman on there, Mass Effect, stuff like that. So when I wanted to play the Wii U, but I want something different than a Mario or something like that, I've been turning to the Wii library. And so let me go real quick through what I have picked up out of pocket, what I've gone out of my way to buy, and then we'll get into the donation. So, little spoiler for the first game. Ghost Squad. Like, man, the feeling, the difference between the two cases is astounding. Now that I've like directly handled one versus the other, it's insane. This thing's solid. Ghost Squad, also solid. It is not a very long game. It can be completed in a sitting, really. But it can also be found for pretty dang cheap. I got this copy for $5 at my local game shop, which usually matches eBay, and not too far off from eBay. So this is a cool light gun shooter. I'm always down for those. You can use that little weird thing, but I always just point the remote at it. Next, Medal of Honor Heroes 2. I gotta get these stickers off here, but anyway, this was pretty cheap. I played it back in the day at a friend's house, and I liked the arcade mode on it, which is essentially a light gun shooter. It's a rail shooter, which for this console, for the Wii, it's a no-brainer to pick those up, especially if they're not just like horrible shovelware. Next up, this is the game I have been playing most when I'm not playing Mass Effect. I picked it up at a local shop for maybe, I don't know, $10. I think online tops it goes for about 20. So underrated. If you like point and click adventures, this game is awesome. That's essentially what it is. It flopped, but this game has been such a surprise. I picked it up because I've always been interested in it, and yeah, it's got some of the Wii like nonsense in it, but hey, man, it's Zacian Wiki, okay? The next one I picked up, Smooth Moves. WarioWare. I saw it. It was a solid price. It's complete. I like WarioWare. The Wii has always been kind of a party console, you know? That's what I was just doing yesterday with my little brother. Like, it is, I think it is a console that is best experienced in multiplayer, and that's why I wanted to pick up this right here. And then the last one, it came in the mail, new, sealed, Sin and Punishment, Star Successor. Now, this is one that I feel like a lot of people expected to rocket up in price. And in terms of a Wii title, depending on what you're comparing it to, of course, this still is on the pricier side, when most of the Wii library is, you know, 15 or under. This is about $30. I paid $30. I picked it up from Castlemania Games. This is one I knew I wanted, and I figured, you know what? Used complete copies are going for like 20 or 25. $29.99 for a sealed copy. I'm in. This game looks so freaking cool. It is a rail shooter combined with, it's like, it's hard to explain. It's like a rail shooter with shoot 'em up elements, or maybe the vice versa. However, it is a great game. I've played it before. I played it on my Wii that I have in my closet, and I decided, yeah, I want that. I want it actually. So that'll get cracked open here soon. I'm so excited to play this. It's from Treasure, which I'm always down for a treasure game. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, now to get to the donation from my cousin. And I'll go through these a little bit quicker, just because I feel like this video is already going on longer than I thought it would. But anyway, let's get this. So, bam! So this, of course, is the big one. This is to my knowledge, a complete copy. I don't know. I haven't done research to see, but I have the manual in here. I have that. This is the one, of course, that would have been included with the console. I know these games well, and so do a lot of you. And then, of course, we also have the Wii Play titles. This was for the Motion Plus. This was the original Wii Play. Both are not regarded great, but I'm all for mini games and mini game compilations, party games. Like I said, I'm always down for some multiplayer fun on the Wii. And the Wii U allows me to do it through HDMI. Although I already have everything that would make it possible to play my Wii via HDMI, but whatever. Alright, so here is a pretty cool collection of titles. The Guitar Hero games. Some of them, at least. Guitar Hero Smash Hits, World Tour, and AC/DC, which is a Rock Band game, but because I got into Clone Hero there for a minute, I do have a Wii controller, Wii Guitar Hero controller, so I'm definitely looking forward to giving it my best shot. Star Wars Clone Wars. And hold on, before you click away, because you're like, oh, this guy... No, it gets better. This is good. Actually, fun. Now, did it glitch out crazy and leave it to where my brother was frozen in place and I couldn't kill him? Yes, it did. But before that, we were swinging the Wiimotes all around the shop. Really... cheesy, really spammy. You can get these crazy combos going that your friend is just not going to be able to recover from. You can just keep hitting them. But overall, I've actually had a really good time with this game. So if it's out there and it's cheap, pick it up. It was pretty cool. Now moving on. Brawl. I told you it got better. It's getting better. We got Smash Brothers Brawl. I've never played this one. So, and I'm not a huge Smash Bros. Guy, but they're always good to have around. Like I said, the Wii is the multiplayer console, so I'm always down to have some of those crowd favorites. I say it all the time. I have a room full of games. And I feel like a bunch of people would be just as happy if I just replaced it all with a single copy of Double Dash and a GameCube. So I'm always down to have multiplayer stuff. And then one that honestly I probably won't put much time into, but I love these games. My girlfriend is going, oh my god, what a manual. Okay, so it's just because it's in multiple languages. This thing is crazy. Look at that. This is one that I probably won't put that much time into, but it's cool to have, and it was a gift, so I really love this cover. I really like all the Wii covers, because I like the fact that you just have this little corner taken out, and then the rest can be just this full art thing going on. I totally dig it. Now the last two. Mario Kart Wii, which I played yesterday. It's freaking hard. Really hard. Some tracks. There was a Wario track that I could not stay on. I couldn't stay on it. But here's a really nice copy of Mario Kart Wii Colin and I played with the first party driving wheels, which my cousin also gave me. So that was an interesting experience. Not bad. Not bad. It was pretty fun. And then last, and certainly not least, Dokapon Kingdom. Now this was absolutely insane. So this is a game that I, of course, had on my wish list. I thought it looked really cool, but it kind of got relegated to that part on the wish list of the, it'll never happen, but yeah, I want it portion of, I don't know if you guys have that section in your wish list, but in my wish list that I write out, I have a realistic list, and then I have another list that is just this is our luck-based list, and this was on it, and luck certainly came through. I had no idea that he and my little brother used to play this like crazy at my grandma's house, and I actually got to play it, and it is super fun. It's really cool. It's one that I do not recommend spending the crazy price it's going for right now, but I do recommend you find a way to play it if you get my drift. And if you own an original Wii, I think you may have already done that. But this is a really awesome game, super fun. It's a board game, more or less, with RPG elements. And my little brother kicked my ass real bad. But anyway, thanks for watching. This was cool to go through a new. This was cool to go through a new collection. The start of a new collection. The good old-fashioned Wii U. So, thank you for watching. I'll keep you guys updated with how the growth of the collection goes, and then some other stuff. I want to do some more stuff on this channel other than the controller reviews, which are still on the way. I just wasn't ready for one this week, so I want to do something a little bit different. So, anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you guys next week, at the longest, but I'm working on some other stuff, so I'll see you guys. Hey there, welcome to another episode of Game Controller Reviews. My name is Coby McKinley, and that was horrible.